Are the rest of y'all hearing Bill? I'm not hearing Bill.
I'm not hearing Bill either.
We can't figure out why you can't hear Bill.
Yeah, we're not sure why. But Ashley, David Foles is the first question.
David Foles is the first question.
Dylan, David from Rivals.com. Ever since your tweet saying that you were coming and the draft wasn't going to happen for you, those kind of things, the hype train has really started as you're the next guy at LSU. My question for you is, do you embrace those expectations? And how do you handle things heading into your first season?
Yeah, I mean, the game stays the same between the lines. You could say I had a lot of hype coming in, but, at the end of the day, I still got a job to do when I get here, and, I still got a role to play. I'm going to give it all I can to be the best player I can be. I'm very excited to be here with the guys, and, we're going to do what we can to win a national championship.
Dylan Wilson, Alexander from The Advocate. Pleasure to meet you. Can you take us a little bit back into that decision to withdraw and just sort of what went into it, and how did you come to that choice?
Yeah, I mean, it was always a dream of mine to come here to LSU. If I thought about going to the draft, I always thought about, this opportunity that I'd be giving up to come here. I mean, there's no better place to develop than here at LSU. And, I just felt like my senior year I wasn't the best. I wasn't the most the most developed I could be. So coming here, I want to be the best player I can be when I enter the draft in 2023.
Dylan, Coach Maneri a while ago mentioned you had a similar aura to a DJ LeMahieu, Alex Bregman, Antoine Duplantis, guys who recently played here. What's your knowledge of LSU baseball and the great players that have played here, and how do you, as a freshman, know that down the line there may be a slump or a bad game here and there, and that handling a failure here or there is key to your success moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, growing up, there's always been ups and downs. Right now, learning my ups and downs here, if I go in a drought here, in the future when I, in pro ball, I know how I handled that in that situation, and again, when that time comes, I'll be prepared for it. But yeah, there's been a lot of great players here, a lot of great talented players, and I hope to be one of those guys one day.
Hey Dylan, this is Glenn West with LSU Country. Nice to meet you, man. I was just curious, how would you describe yourself as a player? I know, Coach Maneri can and other players can, but just how would you describe yourself as a baseball player and what you bring to the table?
Yeah, I describe myself as, a very hard worker. I'm going to leave it all on the field. It's from the first inning to the last inning. I give it all I can. Never going to take a play off, always hustling. And, off the field, too, I'm going to be a good role model, too.
Hey, Dylan, I remember talking to you this summer, after your decision, I think it was your expectations that you wanted to become a dude. You wanted to be a guy who could be counted upon. With the expanded roster, that meant more competition. What's it been like to kind of have to be pushed, and I'm sure to continue to be pushed until the 3 more until opening day, but just what's it been like to be trying to reach a level of play that, to be a starter here?
Yeah, like I said, in between the lines, it's the same game. I don't change anything, I am who I am, and when I'm the same player in between the lines, I'm going to give it all I got, like I said. But, I'm going to give it all, and, I'm excited to play with my players and, hopefully win a national championship.
Okay, any other questions for Dylan? Okay.
Any more questions? Oh.
Is Taylor going to go?
All right, good deal. Thank you.
Okay.